What's going on, everyone? Michigan 1777 here. I'm just going to talk real quick, talk about the Michigan versus SMU game, my personal opinions on it and everything else. I'm just going to start out and say it was a pretty good game. Shea Patterson played well. I think he went, 14 for 18 for 3 touchdowns. Donovan Peoples-Jones had 3 touchdowns as well. And all around, I thought the game went well. Obviously, the main problem still persists that the offensive line is still not where it needs to be. They still gave up too much pressure, and I know that SMU tended to blitz and that they were quicker, but that offensive line needs to step up because, SMU schemed well for the first half of the game, and they held us to 14 points on offense, which is not good enough in the first half. If you want to beat bigger teams like Ohio State, Michigan State, Wisconsin, so on and so forth, you're going to have to do better in the first half, and we cannot be getting off to these slow starts in order to win. I also was kind of getting sick of the penalties as well, and that's been another trend with this team this season is they've been having way too many penalties. I do believe, too, that the officials, I think, called a lot more penalties than what were required. They were getting really tic-tacky with calls, and even, a couple of the pass interference penalties I was surprised with. But in particular, Josh Metellus, he did not play well. He had that pick 6, but they were picking on him all game, and he did not rise up to the occasion when it was necessary. I was kind of disappointed with the secondary play overall yesterday. But I also, I got to stand out and say, Chase Winovich had a hell of a game. He played incredibly well. So the whole D-line, I got to give them credit. They were on point yesterday. They were stopping the run as well as getting pressure on the quarterback. And, I just got to give it to SMU. They played a great game. They schemed well in the first half, and I do believe that Michigan needs to throw the ball more. And Shea Patterson and his receivers don't have that chemistry yet that they need to have in these bigger games. And it's a struggle for me seeing them wanting to run the football over and over and over again. But in the end, I think they need to establish more of a passing game. And yes, you can still be a run-first team and still pass the ball more, but I think Shea Patterson needs to be able to pass the ball more than what he's doing. And in the end, I think that'll benefit the team, especially if they get down on a bigger opponent. Having that chemistry could really help them out. I think Shea should be around 20 to 25 passes a game, and the runs should go down. Also, on top of that, I love True Wilson. True Wilson is a hard runner. The guy knows he's patient, but he hits the hole, too, with such a speed and power that you don't see in anyone but Higdon. I like Chris Evans, but I think True Wilson is going to be the future back when Higdon leaves. I just think Evans, he dances too much, and he reminds me a lot of Amir Abdullah. He can't break arm tackles very well. He's good. I don't want to knock him for that, but he's not a run between the tackles kind of guy. He's the guy you hit on the outside. So I don't know what we'll see. I think that if we can clean up the penalties, I think that was a lot of the scoring that SMU had. There was one drive they had a pass interference called in, a personal foul call, even though it wasn't even close. And gift wrapping a team 30 yards, they're going to be able to move the ball down the field. But I don't know. We'll see what happens. I'm looking forward to the rest of the season, and I think this team is getting better, and I'm very positive as a Michigan fan. I think this is a better team than even we had versus Notre Dame. But I would like to see the pass attempts go up, as well as giving True Wilson the ball more. That guy can definitely run the football. But yeah, these are my thoughts and opinions. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please rate, comment, subscribe, and hopefully, Michigan will keep on winning out here, and we'll see ourselves in either a really great bowl game or potentially playoff hopes, Big Ten championships later on. But I guess we'll see what happens. So thank you again. Hope you all have a great evening, great day, whatever it might be where you are, and I'll talk to y'all later.